Good afternoon, Vibe Tribe. This is Friendly Friday, your reader and host. Today is March 14, 2025. Today feels as though it's going to be an extended reading of yesterday. Yesterday was learning, growing, and healing, and today I feel like it's hope. I'm going to be presenting the cards exactly the same format that I did yesterday, facing you, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to discern the cards for yourself. We're going to go ahead and light this candle. I've already cleared the air and called in spirit. It's almost like the wicks don't want to light. There we go. Alrighty. And I've cleansed the cards as well. So, if you like my interpretation of the cards, or you feel a connection to the channel, please like and subscribe so I can stay in the vibe. We're going to get right into this. What does the Vibe Tribe need to discern, need to think about? What may they expect? My readings are for entertainment purposes only. A little bit later, we'll be pulling out an oracle card, maybe halfway through the reading. And hopefully it will tie in, confirm what we've come up with in our interpretation. So for the center, we have Judgment in the reverse. And put that in context, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I wonder what that's alluding to there. So the Judgment card in reverse, that's almost stale, not moving forward, maybe not getting accolades, but you're not concerning yourself with it. This is okay, let's carry on. The 10 of Wands in reverse. It's like you're shedding everything. I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to come up with a different way to show the cards. 3 of Cups. So that's like celebration and like family gatherings. And then we have the King of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So I'm going to shuffle for your wall, and then we'll shuffle again and get 4 insight cards. So we have the 10 of Swords in the upright. Right there. There we go. The 4 Cups in the upright. The Death card in the upright. And the World in the reverse. Okay, let's get some clarification cards, our inside cards. We have the Devil in the upright, the Six of Pentacles, the Empress, that's a good card, and then the Wheel of Fortune. And the energy is the Tower card. So this is major major change to maybe your lifestyle or in your employment. It could be even as simple as how you travel back and forth to work. But it's something that interrupts. So there's an interruption here. It feels like you're breaking free. You're breaking free. So yesterday, the reading yesterday, I got the overwhelming feeling that it was overcoming addiction or something harmful, and that choices that someone would make would put them in a position of helping others in the future. And I wanted to carry that over into this reading because it felt like the story wasn't finished. And I see here like these two cards. These two cards were in yesterday. So was this card. So was the Death card. So again, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I just I just interpret the cards, tell you what story I see, what journey I see. And if it resonates with you and there's something in there maybe you needed to reflect on, maybe the reading has opened your eyes to that. But otherwise, they are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so it feels like you've broken free. You've broken free. Let me look at them this way. You're not going to lose anything from breaking free. You're not going to lose anything from breaking free. I think this tower is referencing the end of yesterday's reading. I only say that because that was the card that was on the bottom of the deck when I was finished. And it feels like this is it does feel like it's a continuation. So it feels like there possibly is a tower moment that brings you to the realization, or brings somebody that you know into the realization that they need help. And in order to do that, they need to make some difficult decisions, or somebody around them needs to make difficult decisions. So, but in the end, it was going to provide hope and the appreciating your surroundings, appreciating the love around you, appreciating what you've accomplished. That was the end card, on top of hope. So it feels as though the decision was made to carry on with this healing process, to accomplish this. Oh, it does so. Okay, so you've got the monkeys off your back. You've I'm not I'm not quite seeing you've got the monkeys off your back. So this would be like a celebration of, say, Alcoholics Anonymous, or one of those types of organizations where they help people get out of the rut that they're in. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, a celebration like that. You're going to start to learn, you're going to love yourself. You're going to love yourself. The King of Cups is, he finds the good in everybody. He finds something to love in everybody. Like, always kind, always gentle, very charitable. It also felt like in yesterday's reading that the Traveler was going to be taking on maybe a mentor role. That just came to me, a mentor role in a loving way. Yeah. Maybe a sponsor. Maybe a sponsor. This feels like it's for the good, right? It's gonna upset everything momentarily, but it feels like there's good foundations. In the same footprint. There's good foundations. You've just somehow, or someone that you know has somehow strayed off of the main footprint. The main footprint. This is going to cause joy and it feels as though you're going to be acknowledged for your growth, for your what you're giving back. You're going to be acknowledged for that somehow. I don't see that coming out publicly. It might be just a small community gathering. Maybe for that. Yes, and then down here on your wall. So this is it feels like this gets accomplished. If you watch yesterday's reading, March 13, 2025, I only put out one. It felt to me as though it was the start of a journey for maybe somebody that was portraying antisocial behavior, I guess, and they've realized that in themselves. And the end card was the Four Wands, that they would get acknowledged, and it feels to me like the choice was made, and the traveler is going on this journey. A little, when he gets to his wall and takes his first step, he feels as though people still think of them as the way they were before they went through this change, this growth period, this healing period, there's lots of love and energy here. No judgment, or you don't care that there's judgment, but it's almost like you feel as though you need to keep up appearances. It's keep up appearances. Don't let the monkey come back. Don't let the monkey, pay attention. Don't let the monkey come back. This is like obsession, addiction, trickery, deception. It's a warning card. And you may feel with this card that non-acceptance. Yeah, you may feel with this card that there's non-acceptance. I'm going to be taking this last card here almost literal. I think it feels as though this healing journey that's continued on from yesterday is life-changing, maybe. But then again, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I'm just telling the story of the traveler. So it's a warning. Don't get trapped in this. Don't get trapped. Although it's the end of the sword journey, don't get trapped in it. This is a warning. If you get trapped in it and you're offered other blessings, you may think, why did I even bother? Because nobody sees that things have changed, or I've improved, or the situation has improved. Yeah. This is what you have to watch out for. You have to watch out for people not accepting you for who you really are. Now that you've gone through this process and you have the life experience or another perception of life, and you've grown, but they're not willing to accept you. Or they're not ready to accept you. This could cause a little bit of turmoil, so make sure you check yourself. And what I mean by that is whenever you have any negative thoughts, any thoughts that would impact somebody negatively, whether it's yourself, someone you love, or even a stranger, maybe that's not what you should be doing. Maybe you should be looking at why you're thinking that. Okay? And this could be contemplation. Um, like, yeah. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. The tower, but it's not the end of the world. That's what I'm getting here. So be mindful that you don't slip into old habits, which I think this card is kind of speaking more old habits. And then losing sight of what you're truly trying to accomplish in this journey. So be careful that you don't slip into old. Can't see that. Slip into old habits. Don't. Yeah. This here. This world card in the reverse, I'm taking it as, I'm hearing it as a literal, it's not the end of the world. This way, it's, it means like completion of that portion of your life's journey. And this way, it's there's either a blockage or it's like in the TV shows, to be continued. So it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, and it feels as though with the Empress card that was on in the insight here, that you're going to take on a nurture connection. You're going to be connected. You're going to connect to people that you're going to become somebody that is empathetic and motherly and nurturing, but it's a tough love, a tough love. In yesterday's reading, it felt as though the process had to be gone through in order to save a relationship with feelings. Tough love. It's I feel almost that it goes with the King of Cups, which would be, well, her counterpart is the Emperor, but he would suffice as the masculine portion of emotion. Yeah, things look like they come together. They come together. But they're not one on top. They don't. It doesn't come. It doesn't come. There's going to be change. Okay, there's going to be change, and it doesn't all come at the same. It doesn't. You become a mentor here. You go through the process, and you become a mentor. People are not, maybe they're not willing to, or they'll believe it when they see it. They'll believe it when they see it. Okay, so you have to be on your guard that you don't become too comfortable, especially around whatever you were trying to get away from in the first scenario. Okay, so like if you were trying to quit drinking, don't go to bars, like that kind of stuff. Okay, it's maybe not in your best interest, because you're getting too comfortable, too comfortable, too comfortable. You have much to do. This the person that went through this process, it feels as though they've left the old, they've committed to leaving the old persona behind. And that's where the Empress comes in. This is where, so the male portion and the female portion, it feels as though there's much work to do. There's much work to do. That's why it's not the end of the world yet. It's not the end. This task is not over. You're still on this journey. You're still on this journey. Yes, the wheel of fortune. The times are changing. The times are changing. So it's not over, but the times are changing. The times are changing for you. For you to decide. Everything is a choice. For you to decide if you want to take, what route you want to take. What route you want to take. It feels as though you're going to share your experiences. Share your experiences. To normally this card would mean share the wealth, but I think in this context, this means you're going to share, but your experiences are wealth as well. So it feels as though you're going to help people. That's what I thought yesterday. It feels as though this is charitable. You're working towards helping people. You're working towards helping people. And it doesn't necessarily feel as though you're going to be a mentor, or I keep wanting to say sponsor. This goes here. For him, I keep wanting to say sponsor, but I think it's more like a mentor, like a speaking, like you would go to speaking engagements. Go to speaking engagements. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to pull the Mystery Oracle card now. Again, I'm using the World Shamans. I get my new digs this weekend. I can't wait. Can't wait to set it all up. Got a different camera angle. I want to also introduce a couple, maybe another deck into this board for clarification, and maybe start doing extended readings. I am enjoying myself doing this, and I'm hoping that even though you know, maybe a part of the story resonates with you or whatever, that you're actually enjoying the storytelling. I think that's how I'm going to the story of the traveler. I think that's how I'm going to start labeling my videos, I guess. So what oracle does the Vibe Tribe need to think about working with, or know that there could possibly be a presence of this particular oracle in their energy. Oh, okay, what's this? This is sage. Oh, there's two there. So we're going to take sage. Okay. The other one was mugwort. And then the third one fell out. Cave. Well, maybe we'll just look up the short version of those. Oh, and success is getting what you want and finding time to enjoy it. So our card is Sage. I'm hoping everybody is having a great day. Today, like I said, today's March 14th. It's a Friday. It's beautiful outside. The birds are out. The squirrels are running around. It's quite lively out in the backyard. I wanted to try and open the door and do the reading with the door open and have that as the background noise. But it is quite noisy. There's I think it's two sets of birds that are getting ready to nest, and they've started fighting against each other, I think. That's the way it appears, for a particular spot in our backyard. So I thought maybe I'll just shut the door and let them have it out. We don't need to listen. So sage, the key word is purification. Sage is one of the most popular herbs and already contains the wisdom and good health it brings in its name. Its use in cooking comes from Egypt, where it was believed to help women's fertility. In various European traditions, sage was believed to extend life, even to the point of immortality, or make wishes come true. Its beneficent presence also helped with the pain of loss, and burning it during a funeral was a way of saying goodbye to the deceased and ensuring they live on in memories and other realms. The ancient Romans used sage to preserve meat, and its antiseptic properties were well known, so much so that in the Middle Ages it was used in cures for the plague. Although, as we know, it was ineffective, there are many varieties of sage, one of which is white sage, an endangered species that grows on the lands of the American Indians, whose shamanic role is that of purifying the mind and spirit from negative thoughts and malevolent presences. Finally, sage is used for luck and love in spells and various practices. In this oracle, it is common sage that interests us, because the power of revelation is often hidden close to home, and the herbs we use to season our food can form effective and symbolic relationships with us. The first thing that hits us about sage is its wonderful, pervasive smell, which fills the air with a sense of comfort. Encountering sage in this oracle means purifying yourself, returning to look at your earthly adventure from a simple point of view. Wow. That's it's got the heart at the top, love. Yes, see, so you're this, it feels as though this is a purification process. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to look up, the other one was mugwort. Looks like a little elven thing there, or somebody that likes to get up to shenanigans, if I can say that. And that's mugwort. Let's see what that one has to say. Page 67. Your wild self is the key word. And I'm not going to read the whole blurb. The bottom says, mugwort makes it possible to reconnect with the indomitable part of ourselves, the oldest and most multifaceted, which doesn't need attention to flourish. Wow. Okay. And then cave. Wow. That purify yourself. Know your worth. Know your worth. Know your worth and purify yourself. You're better than this. Don't let it suck you back in. And your journey will continue. Purify yourself. Yes. That's mugwort. Again, that says possible to reconnect with the indomitable part of ourselves. Our wild self. And then finally, cave. That's a little, I don't know, that could be a little misleading. Cave is on page 111. There we go. And it is seek. Your keyword is seek. So in this oracle, the cave rustles like a great shadow tree, branching around us, a living and old being. It tells us that the purpose of our seeking is the seeking itself. Oh, wow. Your this adventure, this part of the awakening or healing journey, there's going to be some temptations. Earlier I had said check yourself, and I think this is where the purification part, that this comes in. Purification. Check yourself. Make sure you're not falling into the same negative behavior that's going to disrupt your path forward, or the traveler's path forward. Don't look at, it's going to be St. Patrick's Day on Monday, and there's a 4-leaf clover there. That's cute. There's much ahead of you. There's much ahead of you. There's much ahead of you. It's not the end of the world. Something is going to, there's going to be change, and normally with the Wheel of Fortune card, that's positive change. It's not the end of the world, and there's change coming. It's positive change. In the meantime, you have to share your knowledge, your wisdom, your like I said, like in speaking engagements. Yeah. So that's the next leg of the traveler's journey. So there is hope ahead because the path continues. I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you so choose. Keep me in the vibe. And the must.